right, back to Watatic. We're gonna attempt to, we've already done the Wapack Trail. We're gonna attempt to chronicle the Wapack Trail. So we'll call this stretch 1. The one caveat is we've both done Watatic at least a dozen times for you. I'm on like 2 dozen. So we're gonna kind of cheat the system here. We're gonna skip Watatic. We're just gonna go up Nutting's Ledges that way and then follow the Wapack Trail. A loose goal would be to hit Pratt, New Ipswich, and Barrett Mountains, but it's like maybe what, 1:30, 2 o'clock? So that's pretty ambitious. We got plans later, we gotta get home. So we'll see how far we get. But full disclosure, we're completely skipping Watatic. I'm gonna try to get as much of the rest of the Wapack Trail, this section at least. All right, so we passed the first high spot near Nutting's Ledges, and we're taking the Wapack / Mid-State Trail now. A lot of people, of course, going up to Watatic, but moving forward here, I don't expect we're gonna see too many people at all. It's getting later in the afternoon on a Sunday, even though it is nice. Not a ton of people, I imagine, coming down the Wapack Trail today. So it'll be a little nicer to have a little more quiet time. I think we're both in the mode of being more in chill mode versus go, go, go mode. So we'll see how far we make it, but we're at least making it to the top of Pratt. Right?
Right.
Uh-oh, Sour Patch. Tree down. I think it's the Saviors.
Time for a break.
Do you get the reference? The Walking Dead?
Mm-hmm.
Until they, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Time for a break?
Time for a break.
All right, last fun fact. These stone walls, something like 90 or something % of all these stone walls found in the country reside in New England. It's 250,000 feet of stone wall, which is enough to go around the earth 10 times. Now I remember this section. Right before you come to the pond, it's overgrown, and there's nothing that Longlegs and Sour Patch hate more than grass tickling your calves, or in Shorty here's case, tickling her thighs. Just eggs me the heck out. I just think about ticks, but I don't recall this being much longer like this. I think the trail starts to make another turn up here, and it opens right back up again. But just be forewarned, good amount of grass after you pass the, what is it, Binney? Binney, whatever sign.
Binney Hill?
Binney Hill. So we'll continue. It looks like it's kind of opened. Small enough trail over here. A little better now, but we'll see. To the water soon. Yeah, go ahead, it's okay.
Picker bush right here. No. No. It's carrying on like that. No.
It's not carrying on like
Dude, we're
that.
standing in. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is awful.
That's it. You're there. You made it.
Go back.
Yeah, so what? You made it for now. All right. Sour Patch is now full sour. She was Swedish when we started. I can't say I blame her. At her height, that was probably ear height weeds. We just blasted through a bunch more of it. It got way worse in that open field area. I remember that now. Now we're past all this, I believe so. Should be coming to the water shortly. Even for me, I'm 6'3", that was up to my armpits almost, so that was some pretty thick stuff. But again, not one of us has not even one tick, and we were just going through the thick of it. Here's your Iron Ranger up here. So yeah, this should be it. I think we bang a left up here, but I'll take a look at the GPS. All right, we finally made it to Binney Pond. Crossing some bridges. After this little loop-de-loop, we're going to be to the uphill before Pratt. We can take a nice break there. What do you say? Yeah, definitely in much better spirits since we came through that huge weed field. Anyways, we'll pretend we don't have to go back through that on our way back. Remember, hon, this is where you had your infamous run-in with the snake, and I thought you had come across a dead body.
Oh, Lord.
So it was literally right around this corner here. So just be prepared.
Okay. But I love the unloved.
Yep, she's a fan of the reptile, scaly babies. We have 2 bearded dragons, and we had a black and white tegu, Trevor. Turtles, tortoises, whatever as well. So, yeah, we enjoy the scales.
Except on trail, unannounced.
Unannounced on trail, maybe not as much. Okay, Pratt Mountain, right over there. That last, whatever, 3rd mile, 4th mile, always tough. It's pretty steep, so be glad to get over to Pratt. We'll get a picture of the views. Definitely take a break, and then reassess if we're taking the next mile over to New Ipswich. Hon, you used to live in New Ipswich. You kind of have to, as like an homage to your old stomping grounds. All right, well, let's check out the views and take a long break, okay? Deal? Pratt Mountain, the lookout, it's pretty nice over here. Made the hard work worth it for the most part. There's Binney Pond where we just came from, so it's pretty steep uphill here in such a short distance. Beautiful though. I think we stick to the plan here, have a little chill time, have some snacks, and then decide what to do from there. You feeling a little better now?
Yes.
Just a little?
Just a little.
We're just past the top of Pratt. It's a pretty decent view back here. Not as good as the other side where the lookout is, but this actually wasn't that bad. So we're just going to continue over to Stony Top, see what views we got over there, and then head back out. Okay, going between Pratt and Stony Top, lots of nice sections, almost, I wouldn't want to say feels ridge-like, but it's a cool little area. Watch out for the hawks up here, hon. One time, Bree and I came through here, my daughter, and I can't remember, it was close, they're up there. They were buzzing our heads, they didn't like that we were over towards them, but I think that was between New Ipswich and Barrett, somewhere in that vicinity. So we won't be going that far today, but you can already see them, a ton of them flying around up there. So they're waiting for you. All right, we're at the top of Stony Brook, or as Sour Patch likes to call it, Tony's Stop. Beautiful, that's gonna be Mount Watatic out there. Tons of blueberries. a couple of different placards. I'm not sure what you call them here, but in memory of, and just something commemorating people who gave money to keep this trail open. It's a great trail. I'm not gonna lie, if you don't like things touching your calves, ankles, thighs, maybe earlobes, depending on your size, might want to just keep that in mind. It can be pretty thick in spots after Watatic, before you get to Binney Pond, but honestly, beautiful views nonetheless, especially on this last half for us. We're gonna call it quits here, head back. We'll throw up whatever stats for the official Wapack Trail that we've done so far, and see how it goes. You ready? Mm-hmm. All right, crikey. We're about to enter the bushes of death. We got Amanda going first, in case there's something sketchy up there. Look at our old pro. Before we were walking through all egged out, and now it's just like blast right through. We'll do a tick check on the way out. So far, 0. Don't want to jinx it. Hey. We're almost through it. Here comes the trail runner. All right, just about to the bridge, on our way out the door. Now, it was kind of a long day. It wasn't terrible mileage or elevation wise. I'll put the very final stats up top by the end. But we just both had some sort of a glitch in the matrix where we saw this huge rock that's pretty prominent that we both feel like we've never seen before. Now, obviously we have. I think it's the hunger's getting to us. Perhaps. We're so hungry we just ordered Domino's. So that wouldn't necessarily be my first choice, no offense to Domino's. But when you have 5 kids, 4 of them being teenagers at home to feed, including 2 incredibly hungry hikers. I don't care what you say, you're hungry.
Yeah, I am.
$10 pizzas, you can't go wrong. It's certainly half price of even like McDonald's. So we'll take the value this time. So it was a pretty good trip, like I said, long. Sour Patch is back to almost sweet. She was full on sour. I wish I had an animation I could add to the thing here, but like a sour meter. Right now you're in the sweet end of things. So we'll ride that train all the way home. But again, another beautiful day, so how much complaining can you really do?